I think everybody's kind of realized Nintendo is moving slow right now. Right, their early April game, Advance Wars, got delayed. Their late April game is SwitchForce, Waggle Waggle. They got nothing in May, so boom. Let's make some music, let's make some waves, let's put some huge games on a huge sale. What's going on, everybody? It's Zach with SwitchForce. You're gonna like this is good. If you're missing any of these games, boom shakalaka, pick them up, grab them while the going is good. It's exploded like a wildfire this morning. Everybody getting in on the action, putting 6 first-party games on a major discount, plus a few hidden others that I found just for you. So make sure to hit that like button if you enjoy getting your Switch games for less green, and let me know in the comments down below if you're gonna pick any of these up. All right, this started at Best Buy with the original 6, and then GameStop was like, let's do 5. And then Target was like, let's do 3 or 4. And then Amazon was like, okay, we'll do all 6 as well. Digital, physical, you name it, you can grab Mario Odyssey for $40, which feels like a very nice price. Not the lowest it's ever been, but pretty darn close. You can grab Breath of the Wild for $40, which I feel hits 40 fairly often now, so maybe not too crazy of a deal. But you can also grab Splatoon 2 for $40 and get yourself ready for either of those sequels. From here it gets interesting because Fire Emblem 3 Houses is down to $40. We've heard a lot of rumors about a new Fire Emblem 3 Houses type title coming. We know there's 3 Hopes, that's like the Musou action-y one, but supposedly more of a traditional Fire Emblem is coming as well, and this could be to grease the wheels for that. All these games might be getting sequels soon, including Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, also down $20 to $40. And we know that Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is coming in September, so if you want to play this series, you better get started now. They're long games. Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition on Switch, Chronicles 2 on Switch, you got Torna on Switch, and then you're gonna have 3 on Switch, the whole dang franchise right there, except for that other one with the flying guy. What's it called? Xenoblade, Huh? They've also dropped Metopia down to $30 from $50, which is a subsequent $20 savings on a game that I think is fun. All right, if you're into that sort of thing, it's like a light RPG, but the big draw is the mechanic of making yourself the star of the show. And you can make the Miis of all the different characters and all the NPCs, and there's a really, really fertile creation system, and you can birth all sorts of bizarre things. You can even make characters that look like Animal Crossing characters, SpongeBob characters, Mario characters. The creation suite is impressive. In the game, it's not like one of my favorites, but it was more impressive, I think, than it had any right to be. Now, out of these, you really can't go wrong. I think Mario Odyssey and Breath of the Wild are like must-owns on the platform, but if you want to get ready for Splatoon 3, Splatoon 2 is where many players found this to be one of their favorite franchises, and you want to practice with the gyro controls because, trust me, you got to get good at the gyro. You can do it with the sticks, but the gyro is the fine-tuned comb that will allow you to breeze through the competition once Splatoon 3 hits the online servers. Fire Emblem, that's a lot of hours, and then Xenoblade, a lot of hours as well. But there's more in store here because Amazon has also dropped Monster Hunter Rise and Stories 2 down to $30. Now this is the lowest price ever for Stories 2, which is more of the turn-based RPG, and it is a recurring lowest price for Monster Hunter Rise, which feels like a steal every time it hits $30. $30 for one of the most graphically impressive, biggest, largest, like literally huge monster game on Switch that's about to get a massive expansion in summer, and you will need to play through the original to enjoy that. This is the perfect time. Honestly, out of all these games, it's probably my recommendation because it's so good on Switch, because it's an exclusive for the console, and because there's more coming soon. There's more Splatoon, more Xenoblade, but nothing is sooner than Monster Hunter Sunbreak, which is dropping on June the 30th. Back to the first party stuff though, we've got another game that was kind of hidden, but still is lowest price ever, and that's Game Builder Garage, which I know is pretty niche. It was sort of like their follow-up to Labo, except there's no cardboard. This time you're just building little games. But players ended up creating some really neat stuff, and there's some awesome projects you can download and experience for yourself and kind of learn or teach someone the basics of game design. This one's gonna be $25, which is only 17% off, but it's the lowest price it's ever been at GameStop, at Amazon, and at Walmart as well. Furthermore, Darksiders 3 is down 50% off at both Amazon and GameStop. That puts it at $20. And Darksiders 3 isn't really great, but it's good. And if you want to complete the trifecta, if you've played the other Darksiders, or you're looking for something that's like kind of Zelda-y, although this one's much more action-y than the earlier Darksiders. They veered away from Zelda as they went on, which I think was a mistake for the franchise, and while you've seen the review scores, drop as the entries have gone on, but if you are interested, that still is a half-off deal for another game you can add to your physical cart collection. But we're not done yet, because the eShop just dropped a couple of awesome sales that you need to know about as well. The Crysis Remastered trilogy is its lowest price ever, down to $35. That's gonna put it at 30% off, and that's $35 for 3 Crysis games, a lot of FPS content on your Switch, and a lot that runs well, works well, and is some of the better, cooler shooters you can get on the platform. Crysis 2 and 3 in particular, I really enjoy those games. Armor mode, activate. The nanosuit is pretty fun, and like I said, it's a shooter that era's kind of past us now, but I relish that era. I really enjoyed those kind of shooters, and getting 3 games, all for about $11 each, feels really nice. The winner though, the hit of the day, the one you have to get is Toem. It's down to $13.99, 30% off, the lowest it's been till April 25th, and this game is amazing. I got obsessed with it for the 4 or 5 short hours that it lasts. It's a short game, but gosh, it's so good. It's like squeezing all of the juice out of the strawberry till it's pale and no longer red, but your body feels amazing. Toem is just a sight to behold, a wonderful game that mixes in clever puzzle solving with photography, with gorgeous hand-drawn black and white landscapes, and a stunner of a finale. It's such a good game. It's so much fun. It's so cute and awesome and just smart. It's just smart. The way they do things, it's unique, it's original, it's not annoying, it's just great. So please get Toem, and then get any of the other ones as well if you've got the leftover cash. Based on all of them being $40 and based on what I think people have and how low they've been before, here's how I'd rank it. All right, I'm gonna say that Mario Odyssey is the top spot at 40, okay? But then I'm going to put Fire Emblem Three Houses next, because I feel like everybody has Zelda, and Zelda's on sale frequently. And after that, I'm gonna move to Splatoon 2, just because Splatoon 3 is coming soon, and if you haven't had a chance, that's a phenomenal game and a great way to practice. Then I'm gonna go with Xenoblade Chronicles Deluxe Edition. Only because it's not 2, even though more people probably played 2 on Switch. I don't know, it's the first game, and so I feel like it belongs below. And then that moves us to Metopia in the final slot. No shade on Metopia, but this is a strong set of 6 first-party titles that are all a fantastic price for the time being. There's no indication of how long these will last, probably a couple of days. Everybody seemed to get in on it and pick up on it, so it's not gonna just be a flash sale as far as I'm aware, but definitely move fast if you're interested. Amazon has the best variety. Some of them are digital only, some physical only, but it seems like Amazon stock is going to be the most plentiful. If you're looking for a specific cart or specific code, definitely check Best Buy, Target, and GameStop, as they are participating with kind of the same list as well. There's nothing extra, they just don't have all of them at once. And then grab Toem. If anybody gets Toem and loves it, please let me know, because this game, man, it was just brilliant. It's a beautiful weekend, and I hope that you guys all have a wonderful day with whatever game you decide to pick up. Thank you to these retailers for noticing Nintendo's going slow and saying, let's speed things up, let's get it ready, let's prep it for Nintendo to put forth something new. Hopefully that Indie World hits this week. That will add even more games to our arsenal, and then we know we have a June Direct to look forward to. But in the meantime, everybody, those are some awesome sales. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure you're staying safe, staying healthy, staying happy, staying positive out there. And until next time, everybody, love you lots. SwitchForce out.